All right, we're here in Fairland, which is a part of Shelbyville. Just delivered a pizza, and we're having a great second round of this dash for Ohio State. Made $33 in tips in 2 orders. And in this live stream, I'd like to explain how I did it by going the extra mile for just one little minuscule thing. So we'll just wait for those to pop in and let's discuss, shall we? Even if you do something just so minuscule, something that you don't even seem like is very much at all, just something, it can turn out to be a big reward for you. And that's what I would like to discuss. So we just need those to appear on here so we can go ahead and discuss it. Hello, just joined in. This is how you go the extra mile and get rewarded, even for the littlest of things. I did something just so small and ended up getting a great big reward for it. Hello there, that just joined in. We're in Fairland, Indiana right now, heading back towards Shelbyville. But Fairland is a part of Shelbyville, so it's not considered a guest city. But I'm about to discuss how I made $33 in two orders. $33 in tips in 2 orders. So we'll just wait for some others to come on here, and I'm going to discuss how I made $33 in tips in 2 orders. And it's by doing something so small, something that a merchant that was refusing to do, but I wasn't having any of that. I decided, okay, a customer asked for some extra chips and salsa on an order that I did. And when I asked the merchant to get that, to say, like I showed them the customer wants, some extra chips and salsa. And these guys said, oh, no, we don't do that. No, we have to charge for extra chips and salsa. We can't just give it to them. And I said, okay. Well, in that case, they asked for it. So I'm the one that's going to look bad. So I just told them, I say, okay. I said, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pay for their chips and salsa because they asked for it. Okay. Hello, King Defy. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the live stream. This is how you go the extra mile and get rewarded. Okay? So I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pay for those chips and salsa. I mean, it was little bit. I said, hello there, Go Eagles. Hello there. I don't know how to say your name, but yeah, appreciate you all being here. I said, I know we have opinions who's going to win tonight, and we have who we want to win, but that'll be for later. But right now, I'm discussing how I made $33 in tips in 2 orders. Gas price today, hello extras, $2.77 here in Indiana. $2.77. That's that's most gas stations. But It only cost $2.16 to get that extra chips and salsa. And I just went on ahead and paid for it. So I went ahead and took it to the customer, and I said to the customer that the merchant was not willing to give them extra chips and salsa. They were going to charge for it. And I told him, I said, you asked for it. So I just said, okay. I said, I wasn't going to have any of that because, hello, Ensley. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you. And so I told the merchant, which was at the 7 Brew Coffee, by the way. Okay. And just let me go ahead and show you while I'm here. I got this extra coffee right here, this large coffee, because the customer was from there, and I told them that they weren't going to give the extra chips and salsa, so I went ahead and paid for it out of my pocket because you asked for it. And so they said, oh, you didn't have to, but we appreciate it because, we love their chips and salsa. And I said, okay, well, I didn't mind. I went ahead and did it. It was only a couple bucks. Okay? It was only a couple bucks, guys. Just a couple bucks. Okay? And so, even though it was a couple bucks, I got the next order. They gave me a coffee. And that coffee right there, guys, costs $8. $8, guys. $8. So that is considered part of the extra tip. Okay, so I got an extra $8 tip from that customer. Okay? Yeah. $8 for that coffee. Yes. Yes. You see. So what? Just because you have a couple bucks doesn't mean stones should be allowed to walk in water. Okay, well, entertainment, $2 turned into 33. Okay? That's what it turned into. $2 turned into 33. Okay? If you go the extra mile, even if you do the minuscule of things, you will get rewarded, because let me tell you, okay, everything you do, everything you say and do is being recorded. Okay? Everything you say and do is being recorded. Not too many people believe that, but it's the truth. Okay? I put on the thumbnail, that $28 that I got there, that was $22 cash tip. That was, actually it's $20 cash tip. Okay? So that's 28 right there. And then I got an extra $5 from that customer, who gave me the 28. That's how I got my 33. That's how I got $33 in tips, just because I went out of my way and decided to go the extra mile for one customer and give them something they wanted, when the merchant just thumbed their nose at them and said, oh, we don't do that. Because see, here's how I look at it. Okay? When you're in a place like that, they generally give you chips and salsa when you're seated. And sometimes they'll give you extra, and they don't charge you for it if you're sitting at the table. So my thing is, the way I felt was, why can't they do that for other customers too? Did you hear a recording of the conversation? No. You just have to think about what I said there. Okay? Everything you say and do is being recorded. You got to think about what that means. Okay? And you got to really seriously think about what that means. Because if you tie everything together, you'll understand it was like sowing seed, sowing that $2 and ending up with 33. It's called seed sowing. Even when you do the smallest of things, even the smallest things can give you the biggest rewards, guys. I mean, it's exciting for me to tell you that, okay? I mean, there are times, you feel like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't, I can't do something for a customer. I don't know if I can do it. I don't get paid enough to do that, okay? Well, this order, wasn't much, okay? It wasn't much at all. They only paid me $4 to deliver it, okay? So it ended up like I was getting $2 for that order. but I really didn't get $2 for that order because they gave me that $8 cup of coffee. Okay, so I actually ended up, even though I paid $2, I ended up getting an $8 tip. See? Okay, so I got $8 for that. Okay. And then the very next order was given to me, and I don't think it was just a coincidence. I think it was a reward for doing what I did. Okay, there are times that you really need to maybe go the extra mile once in a while. Hello there, Eric. I'm sharing, Eric, how I made $33 in tips in 2 orders. $33 in tips in 2 orders. And it was all because I paid for one customer, an extra chips and salsa because the merchant wasn't going to give it to him. And, it's like, we got to be in a giving society, guys. I mean, we can't just, even something as small like that. I mean, we can't just thumb our nose at people and say, oh, we can't do that. We got to charge for everything. I mean, I understand that in one regard because you have inventory and all that kind of stuff. I get that. But there are times that I think we need to be a little bit more giving, because giving is sowing seed. Okay? That's what it is. Giving is sowing seed. Okay? That's exactly what it is. Okay? When you sow seed, even the smallest seed, guys, even the smallest, you will get rewarded. And I don't think it was just a coincidence that happened immediately. Just a $2.16 of chips and salsa gave me $33 in tips. And if you think about it, 33 means something. And I think Ensley knows. I think Ensley knows the whole story. Because he's right on the money, he or she or whoever it is. I don't know. I can't really tell. But Ensley is on the money. Okay? Ensley knows exactly what I'm talking about. Just doing the smallest of things, guys. The smallest of things can give you rewards that you wouldn't even think would come to you. I mean, sometimes it comes to you right away, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay? But just because it doesn't come right away does not mean it's overlooked. That means there's something in the works that's going to come your way at a later time, which may be even better than what would have happened if it was immediate. But it just so happened in my case, it happened immediately. And I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to get this one order. Okay, this order was a lot of stuff, okay? And all I was going to get was, was $8, and it was going 5 miles. I mean, it still wasn't a bad offer at all. But for them to give me a $20 tip on top of that, just a little over a $20 tip, and then I got then they gave me $5 in cash on top of that. See, I got $33 for that. And then, of course, the $8 that I got from the coffee that I gave from the person who ordered from the coffee shop. Yeah. Okay. You're going to follow just because of the message I'm reading. Entertainment, I appreciate that. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you a couple more channels, Entertainment. I'm going to give you a couple more channels to follow. Okay? One is Barry, because he would know exactly what I'm saying. Okay? Barry, that's a channel that you should check out. And also, I would like for you to check out Dashing Maverick. Okay? Check those 2 channels out. They know exactly what I'm talking about also because they follow the same principles. Okay? Those are 2 definite channels that I really would like for you to check out. Okay? Dashing Maverick and Barry. Okay? You like what I'm saying? Yes. I mean, it goes to worth saying. First of all, it's Sunday. That's number 1. And number 2, it's, there's a lot of people out here, especially with merchants and everything. I mean, everybody these days is just on the go, and everybody has to follow a set of rules. It's not like it was back in the older days. You know, everything's now about rules and following everything to the T, and we have to charge for everything. I mean, you know, you can't even give a little packet of small packet of ketchup anymore. You know, they got to charge a dime for that package of ketchup anymore in some places. And, you know, I find that to be, you know, unbelievable. But, you know, I guess everybody has, you know, ways they got to do things, and it costs and all that stuff. And I understand that. Okay. I understand prices have gone up and you got to charge for things and like that. But there are times to where you got to set that aside. You got to set that aside and just go the extra mile. It's not that hard. I mean, $33 in tips in two consecutive orders, all because of a small buying just a package of chips and salsa for a customer who asked for it when the merchant didn't want to do it. It's those little things, guys. Those little things that you got to do. Okay, let's take a look here while I'm waiting. See, it's 1 o'clock. We still got an hour of this dash right now, and I got Ohio State up there on the, you know, on the thumbnail because this is their week. And they had $46 during the first 3 hours, and we still got an hour to go on this one, and they've got $49. So 46 and 49 is $95. So all they need is $20 to take the lead, and they've got 3 hours to go. So it looks like it's pretty favorable for them. All right, I'm gonna check a couple things out here while I'm waiting. Hey, we got an order. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Yep, that's a pretty good order. All right, let's go get it. Go to Pizza Hut. All right, let's go.
Drive north, then turn right onto State Route 44.
All right, I already know how to get there, so we're not going to a customer. We're going to Pizza Hut. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's not a bad order. That's gonna put them. That's gonna put them over $100. $100 with 3 hours to go. Well, it'll be less than 3 hours, but $100, you know, they're going to have, you know, they're going to definitely take the lead with it being Sunday night, you know, and Super Bowl Sunday at that. But, I mean, it is so exciting to be getting something like that all because you did something really small. And I just got to share it with everybody because there are times that, you know, I said, if you are willing to go the extra mile and do things for customers, even if they don't expect it, then what's going to happen is you will get rewarded in some way. How? We don't know. Okay. Will it be rewarded with money? Will it be rewarded with a relationship? Will it be rewarded with a promotion? Who knows? Who knows? But you will be. Hey, Roy. Okay, Roy, I'm going to explain to you here while you're on here. I'm going to explain how I did this, okay? All right, I'm waiting here at this light. Okay, Roy. This 7 Brew coffee right here, Roy. That's an $8 coffee that I got for free. I got that because they were a customer. They ordered Mexican food, and they asked for extra chips and salsa. Well, the merchant wasn't going to give it to them. I said, oh, we don't do that. We don't give extra chips and salsa. We got to charge for it. And I said, okay. You know, well, they asked for it. So if you're not willing to give it to them, then I will go ahead and purchase it for them because they asked for it. So it was only $2.16. I said, okay, fine. You know, that's, you know, and, you know, that's fine. I mean, what's $2? Okay. I want to make the customer happy. So I go down, and the customer is 7 Brew, okay? And they said, you didn't have to do that. I just told them, I said, no. I said, they weren't going to give you, oh, yeah, I'm going that way. Okay. They weren't going to give you the coffee. Or not the coffee. They weren't going to give you the chips and salsa. Okay? So I went ahead and I said it was only, it wasn't that much. I went ahead and got it for you because you asked for it. And I wanted to make sure that you got what you asked for. And so they said, you didn't have to do that. I said, because you did that, you can get a coffee of your choice. And I said, okay, I appreciate that. So I went over here to 7 Brew. Okay. It's right there, guys. 7 Brew is right there in the back. Okay. And I said, okay. So I got my favorite, my German chocolate chiller. Okay. The price of that is $8. $8. Okay. They only were going to give me $4 at first. It was, but it wasn't that far from this place. So yeah. So did you get all 7 Brews? No. But I got my favorite coffee though. Okay. So I delivered that. So, and then I got the next order, which was Maya's Mexican Grill. And it was an order that was just only $6.50. But they ordered a lot of food. So anyway, I deliver that. And much to my surprise, I got what I put on my thumbnail right there. The $28 that you see on my thumbnail, that's what I got. And not only that, I got that plus a $5 cash tip. So all told, for those 2 orders, I ended up getting $33 in tips for 2 orders. All for $2.16 seed sowing. Yep. You go out of your way to to do that for a customer, which is what I did. And you see the thumbnail, the $28, that I made up there, plus, the coffee, all told, guys, $33 in tips in 2 orders. All for $2.16. You go the extra mile, you get rewarded. Sometimes you get rewarded right away, and sometimes you don't. Because even if you don't get rewarded right away, there may be something in the works to where you will get rewarded much better than you thought you would get it. And that's how it works, guys. I mean, sowing seed, going your extra mile, that's how it works. All right. I'm going to go pick up this Pizza Hut, guys, and I will be right back. All right. All right. Those 4 of you that are here today, we're just picked up a Pizza Hut order. Oh, that's right. They got to take a picture of the pizza bag. Hold on here. Yeah, they got to do that every time, but that's okay. All right, we're going for a little trip here, so I'm going to take the back way. I am not going to take the highway, so I'm going to take you the scenic route to get there. So, yeah, I know exactly where it is. Okay. All right, Tornado. Yep, pizza. Yep. All right, so since this happened to me, I'm going to be going live tonight, and I think what I'm going to do, what I might do here, because, well, I've been thinking about this for quite a while, and since I was rewarded, I'm going to sow another seed. But there's going to be some things that, on my live tonight, I'm going to put a challenge out. I'm going to challenge that those, it's a challenge those, to go the extra mile at least once. And I'll need to know exactly what you did in a live stream, or, like post it or whatever, or in a live or something. And later this week, it'll be, it'll most likely be Thursday or Friday when I go live. And when I see all those that did it and tell them what, exactly what you did, I'm going to give somebody $25. I'm going to give the tip that I got from the catering order that I had. So I'm going to discuss that in my live tonight. So I challenge those to go the extra mile just once to see what happens. Because if it happened for me, it will happen for you. Like I said, even the smallest of little things, you sow a seed, it can happen in several ways. You can be rewarded with money. You can be rewarded with a relationship that you never even thought would be possible. You could be rewarded with a promotion, or even a new job for that matter. Something. I mean, just a little measly $2.16 gave me a huge reward that I wasn't even expecting. And I just had to put that up there in the thumbnail. Just had to. I mean, it's just something I had to do. All right. So I will put the post out after my live this evening, the Super Bowl live, and we will go from there. Because I'd like to see those going the extra mile. Just like that one time that I saw Dashing Dink. He was in the drive-thru at Taco John's, okay? And he decided that just for the fun of it, he wanted to, to be nice to someone and pay for their lunch. Okay? Something like that, You get rewards for that type of stuff, guys. You do. You really do. Because everything you say and do is being recorded. And, and when you do something like that, it does not go unnoticed. And what happened to me today is proof of that. It's proof of that. It's little things going out of the way. That's how you become a champion. The little things, that's how Ohio State became the NCAA football champions. Little things. The smallest, even the minuscule of things make you a champion. And we're having a championship tonight. Someone's going to be crowned a champion tonight. either Kansas City or Philadelphia, either one. So I don't know what everybody's opinions are, or the teams that they like. I saw a couple of Eagles fans on here, but I'm sure there's some Kansas City fans. Both are welcome. Anybody's welcome to say who you want to win. That's fine, okay? Because this is championship day, okay? I mean, even though we're competitors, we're still all in together. That's how it is. Okay, now that I'm over here, I just didn't want it to tell me to go on the highway because I was not going to go on the highway.
Drive west on John Street, then turn right onto North Harrison Street.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go the highway. I'd rather take the scenic route. Okay. Hey, let's get this pizza delivered, guys.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Might get an order up here too, who knows? But it just, you get excited when you see stuff like that. I mean, I just had to show that 28 up there. I wasn't expecting that. I got $5 on top of that. So I got $33 just for that order. But it wasn't including it, it wasn't including a tip really. Because the $8 coffee, that was considered a tip to me. I mean, it wasn't in cash, but it was my favorite coffee. So that counts in my book. I mean, that really doesn't count towards the contest because it was something that wasn't money. But I mean, it was just it was an extra tip to me, my favorite coffee. They gave me my favorite coffee because I went out of my way and used my money to help give them what they wanted. And the guy was really thankful because he said, there's someone that's in here that wanted some chips and salsa. And I said, well, I was happy to do it. I really was. I mean, I'm happy to, make the customer happy because it's like this too. Okay. A lot of times, if you don't bring something the customer asked for, even though it wasn't your fault, you're the last one they speak to and you're the one that might get a bad score. Because of that. I wanted to try to get a better score by doing that, and customers remember that, guys. Customers remember what you do, and they do. Okay. That's how you get repeat customers. And that's the kind of stuff I did in Edinburgh when I lived there, because all of the customers that I had there, most of my customers in Edinburgh were repeat customers. And a lot of them were glad that they had me because, I gave them good service. I did the dashing across America type of service. And they remembered that. And they were so glad to have me because, they knew that they could count on me to give them the type of service they wanted. All about giving good service. Good service is rewarded in different ways. But sometimes you just got to take your chances. You just got to take your chances, guys. Yeah. I know there's days we don't feel like, giving good service. I say, well, I say, well, what have they done for me? I mean, I don't know these people. Why should I do that? I said, well, even if you don't know them, maybe if you just take a little bit and go out of your way just a little bit, you just might be surprised. Because I sure was. When I saw that 28, I was like, are you serious? What did I do to deserve that?
Turn
But
right, then in 200 feet.
I don't think, when I got that, I said, it wasn't so much. I didn't know that tip was going to happen. I was just blessed to get that order, period. It was a blessing just to get that order, period. Because they knew what was on the other side of that order.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176-9.
All right.
United States is
They
on
added
the
the
right.
following instructions.
All right, guys, I'm going to go.
Order ID 11, note C building 7.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go drop this pizza off, and I'll be right back. All right. Okay. All right. Got that. Okay, guys. Well, we're at 50. We still got till 2 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and okay, I'm going to lower this a little bit. And we're going to at Ohio State, they're having a great day today. All right. We do that every time we have a successful delivery. So there you go. All right. Let's see what we got next coming up here. Got until 2 o'clock. We still got 40 minutes. And they're already at $57. And so 57 plus 46 for the first 3 hours. They are at $103 right now. So they have tied Illinois with 2 hours and 40 minutes left to go. So they've already surpassed, they already passed Michigan State, and they're tied with Illinois at this point. But there's still 2 hours, over 2.5 hours left of this to go. All they need is $11 to take the lead. And can they get $11 in 2.5 hours? Yeah, I think they can. I think they can. Because the more they have, that's, it could be that way. Okay. All right. Yep, pizza. That's right, guys. Pizza. Yeah, I got almost $8 for that pizza order, so there you go. Yeah, I was not expecting $57 with 40 minutes left to go. Not at all. But my, it just felt good. I mean, there was something. It just felt good to say, you know what, $2.16. So what? I'll just go ahead and give it to them. Just out of the kindness of my heart, just because I wanted to. I wanted them to be happy. I wanted the customer to be satisfied with me. Okay. I didn't want to talk bad about the, merchant or anything like that, because that's not what we're supposed to do. All I said was they just, I said they didn't want to do that. They said they had to charge for it. So I didn't, I said, you asked for it though? So I'm going to go ahead and give it to you because I wanted to make sure that you got what you asked for, okay? Because it makes you look good. Even if it doesn't make the merchant look good, it makes you look good because you went out of your way to make the customer happy. Now, I know there's a lot of people on here will say, well, I don't care about the customer. I said, if they don't tip what, I shouldn't do that kind of thing to them. Okay, well, yeah, there are some customers that, that may have, like, where they don't deserve any extra, commodities. I get that. Okay. But I didn't know who this person was. I didn't know who was on the other side of who wanted those extra chips and salsa. Okay. And I just thought, even if the merchant, was going to thumb their nose at the customer, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to, say, okay, I'm just going to go the extra mile. I said, I'm just going to take the $2 that's in, just get $2.16, and I'll just give it to him and give him the extra chips. And then, what do you know? Within 30 minutes, I had 33 extra dollars that I did not expect. All because of a significant, minuscule little seed that I sowed. And just going the extra mile. It may just seem like it's, something that, I don't feel like doing it. What do these people do for me? A lot of the attitude today is, what have you done for me lately? Okay, I understand that. Okay, it's in the workplace. It's, in all the, it's in restaurants anymore. There's no smiling faces or anything anymore. I mean, everybody hates their job. Okay, I understand that. I mean, there's a lot of people that are underpaid at their jobs, and they have every reason to not be happy. I get it. Yeah. But as I've said before in one of my videos that I put, even if you absolutely hate what you do, as a profession, and you wish that you could do anything you could to get out of there because you hate it so much, just one time, sow that little seed and do something, that you wouldn't even think of doing. And just try it and see what might happen. There could be a promotion down the road. Possibly. There could be another job offered to you. Possibly, because when other people see the kind of job that you do at the place that you're at that doesn't reward you, somebody just from another employer just might walk in and say to you, you know what? I see that you do such a great job here, and I see that you don't get the respect that you deserve. I said, would you like to interview with my company and see maybe if there's a job that I can give you because you do such great service? I've seen it happen. I have seen it happen. It can happen, guys. It really can. You just go out and do something, even the smallest of things, even if it's a job that you absolutely hate, just try it. Just try doing something that you normally wouldn't do. To do it. And you may be saying, under your breath, I said, I can't believe I'm doing this. I don't know why. This isn't me. It may not be you. But it will be recorded as to what you did, and there will be a reward on the other side of it. It may not be the reward that you would expect to get out of it, but it might be a reward that you wouldn't expect, and it would be really great. And what do we got here? Hold on here. All right, I got to go back there. All right. All orders accepted. It's $5, but I got to go back to Rampart Road on the other side.
South Harrison Street. Drive east on East Broadway Street, State Route 44.
Okay, I don't need you to tell me where to go. I know exactly where to go. I just didn't want to go back that direction. But it's all right. It's all good. I'll go back there. That's fine. I just wish he would have given it to me when I was already there. But it's another $5. So you add $5 to that. They already had 103. That's 108. Now they're tied with Wisconsin. So after that $5, they'll be tied with Wisconsin because Wisconsin had 108. So right now that would be, they would be tied for third place. It's at 1:30, so that would be 2.5 hours. So yeah, they would have 2 hours to just make under $10. You know, and I mean after this it would be over 2 hours to make $6. I mean, you can't tell me you can't make $6 in 2 hours. I don't that you know. And plus, this is Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, who knows what they'll make? I mean, they could take such a commanding lead that nobody will be able to catch up to them. But you never know. All Sundays are unpredictable. So, yeah. But they certainly would take a big lead here. So, all right. We'll go up to Rampart Road here and get and go to this McDonald's here. But no, I just, I mean, you just feel so ecstatic when you get something like this that you just want to share it with everybody. You know, just give it a try. Even if you absolutely hate what you do, just give it a try. Just do something that you would normally not do. Just something out of the ordinary. You know, just to put a smile on someone's face and see what happens. You know, just see what happens. I mean, yeah, I mean, for me, it was money and it happened immediately. But it could mean a relationship you weren't expecting, job promotion, somebody offering you a better job, something. And then if, you know, that great reward comes to you all because of something that you never thought of doing, you'll remember that. You'll say, hello, Maverick. Hey, there was someone that came on my live today, and I recommended your channel to him. I hope that they come to it. His name was the Entertainment. That's his name. If you see the Entertainment or Inslee appear on your channel today, your channel was recommended. So I hope that they show up. You're welcome. Because they liked what I said earlier today about this. You know, I sowed a $2.16 seed by taking a couple of, just a thing of chips and salsa, you know, because the merchant wasn't going to give, they just thumbed their nose at the customer because the customer asked, could they be pleased to have some extra chips and salsa? So I said, the customer asked for chips and salsa. Well, they thumbed their nose at it, at the customer and said, oh, we can't do that. I said, we have to charge extra for that. Okay, well, I mean, okay, I understand, maybe there's a reason behind it, but I wasn't going to have any of that. So I just decided, okay, it doesn't cost much for some chips and salsa, so I'll just dig out of my pocket and just pay it for them and give it to them so that they get what they asked for. Because I'm the one that is serving them, not the merchant. So I did it, and, I did it, and Maverick here is, see this 7 Brew coffee? That's an $8 coffee. $8 coffee they gave me because I went the extra mile for them. And the very next order, whoops, what am I doing? I have to turn around here. The very next order, here, we'll just do one of these numbers. The very next order was a case. I mean, it wasn't really, it was a person that ordered a lot of food. And it was only $6.50, but it was going, it's all orders accepted. It was $6.50 going about 4 some odd miles. So, it wasn't a terrific order or anything, but I went ahead and delivered it. And that's the thumbnail that's up there, that $28. That was the customer that gave me that $28. And they gave me a $5 cash tip on top of it. So that's how I got the 33. All right, going here to McDonald's, guys. I'll be right back. Go. Okay. Wow, how awesome. Such great blessings. Yes. And see, Maverick Ensley and the entertainment, you know, when I was telling that story, you know, they were talking about, you know, the type of stuff that you and Shanika were talking about. That's why I suggested that they check your channel out. Okay, because your channel will broaden it out. I said you'll be able to recommend them to other channels and too. I mean, we're all in this together. I mean, you know, I want everyone, you know, to have all their channels grow. It's sowing seeds. That's what it is. It's sowing seed. Okay. Okay, well, why did I have to come up here if I'm going down there? It don't make any sense. Okay, well, whatever. They could have had me go to the other McDonald's. I don't know why I had to come all the way up here, because, I mean, it would have been the same. It would have been a closer distance to go to that other one. I don't know. But whatever. They do what they want to do. It's all good. It's all the same money. It's all orders accepted, so it don't matter anyway. So... all right. Okay, as soon as I turn the corner here, let's see where it tells me to go here, because yeah, that's quite a ways. All right. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't have me go to that other McDonald's. That's amazing to me. I don't get it. Oh well, let's see what it tells me to do from here.
Drive south on North Riley Highway. Stay Route 9. Continue for 1.5 miles.
Okay, yeah, I guess, well, I guess it's going to take me off of Mechanic Street, I guess. Yeah, okay. All right, absolutely. Yep. I said it, you know, like I said, Maverick, I hope that they show up. Okay, just be looking for the entertainment and Ensley. Just make, you know, the next time you go live or you do a video or something like that, or you know, or you could just you know, whatever it is, you know, I said, you know, I'm trying to, you know, that's one of the reasons why last night I you know, did simulcast with you, because anyone who shows up that doesn't know about you, you know, then I tell them that you're on, and then they look you up. Okay, like there's that one gal whose name is Allison. Okay, she was on my live a couple times. She didn't know a single thing about Roy. Okay, she didn't know Roy existed. But then when I told her about Roy and had him on simulcast one time, then she's been on his lives ever since. That's how this works. That's what I want to see. I want to see those that come to my lives to come to yours. Visit your channels. That's sowing a seed. That's what it is. Because when you sow seeds in other channels, then the blessings come your way. Maybe not right away, but they do eventually. All right.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Pennsylvania Street.
All right. Because one channel goes to another channel, then if they started, you're just like Colleen. She wants to start another channel. She said that on Roy's Live today. She wanted to start her own channel. I said, please do. We'll all help you grow it. And we will.
Onto West Pennsylvania Street.
Okay. That's the way our community is. We will help you grow your channel because that's how we are. Okay. All right.
Continue for a half mile.
I don't think I've ever been on this street. Down here on this street. It's just before you get to Mechanic. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen this street down here before. I've always been on the other one. Okay. All right, let's see here. Yeah. All right. And of course, they want me to go in an alley. That's not happening. We don't go in alleys. I just wish they would stop telling me to go into alleys because I don't like it. I mean, if the order is on the street that you're on, why do they make you go into an alley when it's off the street? That don't make any sense.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Not happening. I'm not going in an alley just because you tell me to. It's not going to happen. All right. Boy, this is far down here. I've never been this far. Maybe I guess it was more fitting for me to have that McDonald's. Maybe it was. Because it would have been farther with the other one. Okay, I get it. Sunset Drive. Sunset. It reminds me of...
511 West Pennsylvania Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
Okay, it'll be on the right. Okay. Oh, there it is right there. All right. No. Oh yeah, you were gonna have me park in the church parking lot. And we're not even going to it.
Pennsylvania Street.
All right.
Then turn left onto Conway Street.
Nope. I'm sorry, I'm already here. I'm not going in the alley. So, all right guys, I'm going to go deliver this. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I had to deliver that real quick. I got to move because someone wants to park in that spot. So, all right, that's fine. Okay, that'll work. That's beautiful, guys. Hasn't even been 3 hours and I've made that. Okay, we said hello, Candy. Yeah. All right, Candy. Let me get you filled up. Fill you in on what's been going on. Okay. There were two orders that I had today. One of them, it was from a Mexican place, and customer wanted some extra chips and salsa. Okay, and so I asked the merchant if they would do that. They thumbed their nose and they said, "Oh no, we don't do that." I said, we have to charge for it. And I said, okay, well, the customer asked for it, so I said, well, how much is it? I will pay for it because it's what they asked for. So they said, okay, so went ahead and paid for it. And it ended up being, I ended up getting rewarded for it because you see this right here? That's an $8 coffee. My favorite coffee from 7 Brew, $8. That's considered a tip. Now, it doesn't count towards, what Ohio State's doing today, but that was just a thing. Hello, Canadian Gig App. Appreciate ya. Yeah. I don't know if you heard what I just said, but there was a merchant that, there was a customer that wanted some extra chips and salsa from a Mexican place. Well, the merchant thumbed their nose at him and said, they did not, that they weren't going to give the extra chips and salsa. Well, it was only $2.16, so I thought, okay, I will do it so I can make the customer happy. So I did, and well, guess what? I got that. But it doesn't stop there, Candy. If you saw my thumbnail, you'll see $28 on there. That was my next order. That order there was a $22 tip just on that order. But that didn't stop there. They added $5. They added $5 cash tip on there too. Yes, I got $33 in tips, which included the coffee. All because I took $2.16 out of my pocket and made the customer happy. Yes, exactly. And that's what it takes. And, that's why I just had to go and say something about it, because I would like to see everybody try this at one time. Going the extra mile. Thank you, Candy. Going through the extra mile. Just try it and see what happens. Even if you absolutely hate the job you do. If you hate what you do so bad that you just want to do whatever you can to get out of it, it might take just going the extra mile just one time, going the extra mile to see, what that might do for you. Because it won't go unnoticed. Because what might be on the other side of that, there could be a job promotion. Someone might come in from another company and see what you do and say, we see that, that some manager of another company might come in and say, you know what, I see you do such a great job, and I see that they don't really give you the credit you rightfully deserve. How would you like to interview for my company and see maybe if I can do better than what they're doing? I've seen that before. You may even be rewarded with a relationship that you never thought that you would get. A relationship that could turn into something just so wonderful, all because you did something so minuscule. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. And believe me, it's worth it. It's definitely worth taking a chance. I never would have thought that I would get $33 just like that, all because of $2.16. And I have, there were two guys that came on, and hopefully they'll be visiting your channels. So if you see the names, The Entertainment or Inslee, if you see those names, it's because I recommended them to you. You see those names, they'll remember me. Okay? Because they were the first ones that came on and liked a message that I said. I recommended Maverick's channel, and I recommended Barry Berry's channel, and some other channels too. So, if you see their names, it's because is my recommendation. So I hope they show up on your channels too, because we're trying to help everybody's channels grow by getting watch hours, subscribers, the whole 9 yards. That's what we're in the business to do, and that will continue. That's not going to stop. That's how this works. Because when we, send people to other channels, again, that's sowing seed. Okay? Because those people have friends. Those friends will jump in, all channels grow. That's what I want to see happen. There's a number that are going for significant milestones right now. There are several that are going for 1,000. And we got to, see what we can do to get them there. And I want to see it happen. I really do. I want, when it just makes me ecstatic when I see other channels reach their milestones. And one of those, that's, she's still in the 800s, but one of those that I really want to see get to 1,000 really quickly, especially under the circumstances, is Fran. Fran needs to be monetized ASAP. And we got to do what we can as a community to help her get there. I mean, we got to do everything we possibly can. Hey, what do we got here? I'll just well, that's all right. I can go around. We got here. Okay, guys, $6. Okay, that's going to put Ohio State in the lead, and they're still going to have two hours left to go. All right. Well, here. All right. So I'm going to have to turn around in this gas station here and turn around. So.
Turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I got to turn around here. So. All right. She is money. I'm talking about the 1,000. I'm talking about the 1,000 monetized candy. I'm sorry I didn't. I'm sorry I didn't specifically say that. I'm talking about the 1,000. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yes, I know she is monetized, but I'm talking about the 1,000 monetization, the 4,000. All right, yeah, you'll be back. I say, okay. Yeah, making your rounds. All right, great. I said, I hope you have it. Yeah, you see. Okay. Yeah, she's getting close to 1,000. Dashing Womble, he just crossed the 900 mark. Melissa is going, she's getting close. So those three in particular, yeah, we're definitely gonna work on that. But I really want to see Fran get up there as soon as possible, especially under the circumstances. Okay, she is very deserving of it, and she works hard, and she deserves it. She really does. She deserves to get monetized. So we got to help her get there. We got to help her get there. All right. I'm going to turn in here because it's so hard to turn. Yeah, well, I'm not turning left where you say I'm going to turn left. I'm going to turn left up here because it's impossible to turn left if I have to turn left on this street coming out of here. You completely agree. Oh, yeah. I mean, you have to admire Fran for being a single mom and going through what she's had to go through. Okay. She deserves every break she can possibly get. She really can. And she has a group that supports her 100%, even with all the adversity that she suffered through over these last couple of years. Okay. And if we get her to that 1,000, then that's going to just absolutely take those bricks that are weighing on her right now. And, she will feel like she's got some kind of backup that will say, okay, there'll be some money coming in. Okay. I mean, it may not be everything that I want right now, but at least there will be something there until I get something that's going to, help grow her even more. So that's going to be the goal, at least for me at this point, and I'm sure for a number of us too. All right, guys, we're here at Wendy's. I'm going to go pick this order up. I'll be right back. It was ready to go. All right, guys. Get this little Wendy's dropped off here. All right, let's see here. Okay, of course they want a receipt. I want a photo. All right. Yeah, they didn't do a very good job of closing the bag either. It's okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it was interesting. I saw one of my coworkers over there, having lunch with his sons. It was interesting. He was saying to me, I was like, what on earth are you doing? I said, what you doing with that red bag? And I said, I'm doing a little DoorDash on the side. He goes, oh yeah, that's right. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, you should be making good money today. And I said, yeah, I think I am. All right, where are we going to? Yep. All right, first I got to do something here because got to make the presentation a little better because they overfilled this drink. But it's okay. I'd rather them overfill it than underfill it, because a lot of these merchants underfill drinks. So Yeah, but I'd rather have it overfilled and clean up the mess. That's okay. So, all right. So I'm glad I did this because it's impossible to turn. It's impossible to turn left on this street. So let's go. Okay, this will put us past 2 o'clock. But after this delivery, Ohio State will have tied Minnesota at 112, and all they would need is $2 in 2 hours to take the lead. I think they can make $2. That's even the worst order in the world to take the lead. Okay. All right. All right, let's go turn here. Oh man, you just don't know what it means to know that you did something so small, but yet it just turned the whole scenario around. And you can go in a different direction because the scenario got turned around. And all because you did something really small.
Continue for a half mile.
All right. Yeah, I'm going down that way. That's fine. All right. All right, guys. Okay. Back around this before lunch break is over. All right. Ready to turn here. Oh, wow. Oh, we'll get this over here, guys. Be crossing the 2 o'clock mark, so
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South Harrison Street.
yes, sir. Oh, wow.
Turn left onto South Harrison Street, State Route 9.
Okay. Oh, someone ran that light there. All right.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Colescott Street.
Yeah, they never say that street name right. They never do say that street name right. All right.
Turn right onto Colescott Street, State Route 44.
All right.
Quarter mile, turn left onto Southwest Street.
Okay, we're delivering the Wendy's here, guys. Going down here to deliver a Wendy's for the last order of this 3-hour dash.
Turn left onto Southwest Street.
All right.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto 5th Street.
All right. All right, here we go. ways to get up there. Ooh, we got, yeah, park is right here. Never been to that park yet. Of course, I've only lived here since October, so it's been 5 months, but still haven't really had a chance to really look around here. All right. A little congested in this area, but it's okay. All right, guys.
Turn right onto 5th Street. Then, in 300 feet, 524 5th Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
All right.
Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA
The
is on the
customer
right.
requested you leave the order at their
Yeah,
door.
it is right there.
They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
All right,
Please don't
guys.
step.
I'm gonna go deliver this right here. I'll be right back. All right. Sure. Okay. I think I better carry this way and make it easier. All right. All right, guys. Hello there, troll bus driver. Hey, yeah. Well, you would get to see the final results. Let's see here. That was more than what I thought they would give me. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? And it came in right at the last second. Look at that. All right, we'll take that, I guess. All right. Let me see which one it is. Which one am I going to?
Drive west on 5th Street.
Which one is it? Yep, I figured it was going over there. All right. All right, we'll go ahead and go over there and get that. Oh, this is fantastic. $46 and $70 is $116. That means that that Ohio State has taken the lead, and they so they'll get a half hour taken off their dash tonight since they're going over. So, but even so, it's still not bad. All right. Let's see, which way is the best way to go? I guess this way. Yeah, I guess this is the way to go. All right. Yep. So they'll have a half hour taken off tonight, which is fine, but they've already taken the lead. So, and that's not even counting this order. So we'll just do probably 5:30 to 7, I guess. That's probably will be. I mean, I'll still be out, but their dash will go till for an hour and a half. So, but it's all good. All right, let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll go this way. Yeah, because 46 and 70, that's 116, guys, and All they needed was 114 to take the lead, and they've already got the lead, so they're already ahead by 2. But got to be fair though and take that half hour away since they went past the 2 o'clock hour. So that's the rule. They got to got to cut a half hour off their time, but you got to do what you got to do. That's just how it is. Go ahead and put that down for you. All right, sorry about that. I kind of had to put that down. So there was a reason for that. All right, gonna go in here and get ready to do a shop and deliver at Dollar General. All right. All right, guys. There's a reason why I didn't want to have the filming on. Okay. All right, I'm going to go and shop here real quick, guys. So, it'll be a few minutes. I don't know how many. I don't think it's that many items. All right. All right, I'll be right back. a picture of this receipt, of course. All right. All right. There we go, guys. She was at her other grandparents. The internet. What did I miss here? Well, hello, friend. We were just talking about you. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. All right. I don't know if anybody filled you in on why I was doing this live stream today. I'm sure someone has if they haven't already. Hang on a second here. Hang on, guys. All right, guys. All right. All right, guys. All right. Had to take care of something real quick. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, I don't know where that is. I don't think it's too far from here, but all right. But yeah, friend, just to catch you up, I had an order earlier today that was from a Mexican place that went to the 7 Brew here, okay? And the 7 Brew, they were the customer, and the 7 Brew, one of the baristas in there was the customer, and you know, they wanted an extra chips and salsa from this
St. Joseph Street.
from this Mexican place. So I asked them, the merchant, would you yes, and it was free. It's $8, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But anyway, they asked for some extra chips and salsa, but the merchant said, "Oh, we can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that." He said, they have to pay, I said, we have to charge extra for that. And I thought, well, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, you give extra chips and salsa to those who sit at your table, so why can't you do that for the merchants? I mean, for the, for the takeout or online orders. But be that as it may, so I decided, okay, the customer wants extra. I'm just going to take it out of my pocket. It's not that much. It was $2.16, okay? So, take it over there. I told the customer, I said they were not going to give you the extra, they were not going to give you the extra chips and salsa, so I took it upon myself to make sure that you got it because you asked for it. They gave me that coffee free. $8 coffee free. Even though it was a $4 order to begin with and I turned it into less than $2, I still got over $7 tip for it just in coffee though, not anything else. And that's fine. Okay. But it was the next order. Yeah. Yeah, different chips and salsa, yeah. But the next order. I got the next order. It was a big order, okay? It was a huge order. It was a lot of food. Okay? And it was $6.50 going about $4. Yes. Going about 4 miles. It wasn't a great order or anything, but they ordered a lot of food. And if you saw my thumbnail, you see the 28 up there? That's what I got, off that house. That's what I got, from that order there. So if you take them both together, $33. Plus they gave me a $5 cash tip, that house too. $33. In 2 orders from a $2.16 sown seed. Something so minuscule turned into something major. Well, highly caffeinated? Well, I don't know if I would say that. It's pretty cold here right now, so I just might put this in the refrigerator and save it for tonight's stash because.
Onto Meridian Street.
So yeah. Oh, what a day!
In a quarter mile, 1705 Meridian Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
Yeah, I don't think I've been down here. All right. But yep, all I was saying was you just take sowing a little tiny seed. I mean, just something, I just thought I was just doing it out of the kindness of my heart because I wanted to see the customer happy. Because you got to remember too, I said, if you say that, the merchant wasn't going to give it to you, well, in some ways, some customers will make it look bad on you because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't go out of your way to make them happy. So
1705 Meridian Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176.
The customer
USA is on the
requested
right.
you leave the order at their door.
all right.
They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
All right, guys, I'm going to go and deliver this, and I'll be right back. All right. Okay. Ooh. Yep. Go Sports. Yep. All right, guys. Here we go. Complete that. Okay, so we're going to. All right. And there it is. 76 plus 46. $122. $122. And there's an hour and a half left of the dash to go. And that'll be later tonight. They've already taken the lead. Hello, Ma Dukes. Welcome in. Let me fill you in, Ma Dukes, on what happened today. Let me fill you in on it. Okay? It's very interesting. Just let me fill you in on it because this is something of very big importance. There was a customer that was from a barista from this coffee shop right here, ordered some chips and salsa. Okay? They ordered some chips and salsa. And, extra chips and salsa on their order. Well, the merchant thumbed their nose at him and said, oh, well, we can't do that. No, that we have to charge extra for that. And I thought to myself, okay, well, I mean, if people are sitting at your table and you give chips and salsa at the beginning, and if they ask for more, you give it to them and don't penalize them. So why are you doing that? Why are you penalizing your people who order online? Well, I wasn't going to have any of that. So I thought, okay, I asked them how much it is, how much is it for extra? And they said $2.16. I said, okay, all right, fine. I just reached in my pocket, took $2.16 out because I had change and bills and stuff. So I said, okay, here you go. Here's your $2.16. Okay, so anyway, I go to the coffee shop. I told them that the merchant wasn't going to give it to you, but I told them, I said I wasn't going to have any of that, that I was just going to go ahead and give it to you because you asked for it. So I wanted to make the customer happy, and lo and behold, the customer was overjoyed that I did that. And they say, well, you didn't have to do that. I said, okay, well, would you like to have a coffee? I said, well, I'm not going to charge you for it because you did this for me. And I said, okay, well, then I went ahead and did it. So anyway, I got that $8 coffee for fee, but it was the next order. the next order that where I really got, you know, the big blessing from. And all it was just, you know, it was $6.50 going 5 miles. Not a great order. Okay. I mean, it wasn't upside down, but it was still not a great order. So, but I went ahead and you know, delivered it. I get to the house, you know, the customer gives me a $5 bill. Okay. I didn't think much of it. Okay. Here, I'm going to let this guy come through. Yeah. Yeah, I just got to let him through. So, okay. So, but anyway, after that, I ended up getting, you know, then all of a sudden you know, saying that the order was done, and there that $28 showed up. That $28. Yes. All because of $2.16. That's what it took. Just sowing a little tiny seed, all because I just wanted to make sure that a customer was happy, and look what happened. $33 in tips. Yeah, $33 in tips just from a $2.16, you know, kindness of my heart. That was it. You know, yeah. Paying it forward, you know, I said, most people would say, why should I go above and beyond to help a customer? What have they done for me? Okay. Well, try what I did and see what happens. You just don't know what's on the other side. And I said, you know, I said, you try that out, do it and pay it forward, and see what happens, especially if you have a job you absolutely hate. If you try that little concept, you don't know what might happen. I mean, you know, even if you don't get the reward right away, everything you say and do is recorded, so something will be on the way. Your blessing may be wrapped up in a little package that's down the road. Okay? I mean, it could be money that came back to me right away. It could be a relationship you weren't expecting. You know, a good one, that is. It could be a job promotion. It could be a manager from another company that comes to the job that you hate and says, you know what, you do such a great job, you know, here. I said, I see you don't get the credit you deserve. Why don't you say, would you like to come and interview for my company to see maybe what I can do for you? I've seen it happen. And you just don't know what happens if you go above and beyond. If you go above and beyond, you don't know what happens. Okay, yeah, I just gotta wait here. Well, hello, Eric. Yeah, my dash just finished, Eric. I got, you know, since let's see, it's almost 2:30 now. I started that dash at 10:30. It was 3.5 hours that I did that dash. Well, actually, it wasn't at 10:30. It was like almost 11. So in a little over 3 hours, $76 added to the 46 I had during the first 3 hours. I got $122 for the day, and I still got 2 hours to go on an 8-hour dash. Yeah. This doesn't even, you got to run. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to call this here in a few minutes anyway, because I got to get ready for tonight. I got some things I got to do. So, but I appreciate everybody that's, you know, that's been here. You take it easy, Fran. Thank you for being here. I mean, you all are such, you know, a great community. It's just wonderful, you know, how we can come together as a group and do things for one another. I hope your day is going a little bit better than it was yesterday, Eric. I hope it's better for you. I mean, I was just surprised at how today turned out. I mean, well, thank you. Yeah, we enjoy you too, Eric, you know? Yeah. See? You know, I just absolutely love you. See, it's okay, lots of smaller orders, but you know what? They add up though, Eric. They add up. It may not seem like it. I mean, you may think you're racking your brain. I said, oh, $4 here, $4 here, and you know, $5 and all that kind of stuff. I said, yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm just working so hard, but you know what? At the end of the night, okay, yeah, you too, Candy. You enjoy it too. I said, I appreciate all of you. I'm about to call it here in a few minutes, but it adds up though. It does add up. I mean, as long as you stay busy, you know, and don't have any lull time, they all add up. Okay, guys, I see that Roy's about to come on, so as soon as I get to Kroger here, I'm going to go ahead and call it, enjoy his lot, and see what his live is all about. I'm most likely going to be going live again tonight on Super Bowl Sunday to do the last 2 hours of the, or the last hour and a half, actually, of the Ohio State Dash to add to their 122. And because they've taken the lead right now, they're $9 in the lead, so that lead's going to just even grow in an hour and a half. So and I'm going to carry it over into the Super Bowl probably for an hour. So yeah, so as soon as I park in the Kroger parking lot, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Appreciate you all being here today. Appreciate all the support. And you just got to remember, the times that you can pay it forward, do what you can do, because it pays off in the end. Okay. All right, guys. Before we go here, I've got to do this. Okay. Gonna do this here real quick, guys. All right, where are we at here? There it is. Oops. All right. Okay, that was it, guys. Okay. Well, I appreciate all of you, and you know, see, I'll probably be back on later tonight. I'm not sure if it will be. It'll probably be 5:30 to 7, because that's the hour and a half that I'm going to do to finish out the Ohio State, to add them to their 122, and then it'll carry over into the Super Bowl. So until then, you know, I will see you all in the future, and remember, we're all in this together, and if you ever get the opportunity, pay it forward and see what happens. Later, everyone.